Hello, welcome back. This lesson I'll introduce Chinese culture, including Chinese calligraphy, Chinese painting, China, Chinese embroidery, and Beijing opera. And then I'll talk something about Chinese etiquette. First, I'd like to briefly introduce Chinese calligraphy. It is a classic national symbol of Chinese traditional cultural art in the past 5,000 years history. It occupies a distinguished position in the field of traditional art. It is not only a means of communication, but also a means of expressing one's inner world. Okay, let's read the new word. 诗、屋、书、佛、法、书、法、书法。Ancient people paid great attention to calligraphy. It was essential in the imperial examination. Children of high officials had to learn and try to write a good hand. Even emperors themselves were good at calligraphy. For example, the versatile Emperor Qianlong in the Qing dynasty has left us many examples of his handwriting on stelae in temples and palaces. Okay, the Chinese words. 科、基、于、举、科、熬、考、试、科、举、考、试、科举考试、科举考试、呵、乌、昂、黄、的、义、帝、皇帝、皇帝。To practice calligraphy requires the basic tools of 4 years of study: writing brush, ink stick, paper, and ink lamp, as well as much concentration on guiding the soft writing brush charged with fluid ink, and writing on the paper where the ink will diffuse quickly. Once the brush movement hesitates, a blank mark is created. So speed, strength, and agility are the essence of fine artwork. It can mold and improve a person's temper and promote well-being. Now let's read the Chinese words. 屋、文、佛、房、四、宝、文、房、四、宝、文房四宝。笔、墨、纸、按、砚、笔、墨、纸、砚、笔墨纸砚、笔墨纸砚。Today, in many parks, it's common to see some people writing calligraphy on the grounds with water. If you want to appreciate the new style of calligraphy, just go to some big parks in cities. During the traditional festivals, couplets are always indispensable decorations, each written in a beautiful style. Chinese calligraphy is always combined with Chinese painting. Humans, landscapes, flowers, and birds are top 4 subjects for traditional Chinese painting. The ancient painting masters created a wealth of masterpieces based on different painting skills and artistic thoughts, which reveal the ancients' knowledge on philosophy, politics, religion, literature and art, society, and nature. Next, I'll briefly introduce China. In English, it means porcelain. It originated in our country. Some of the best-known examples are of Jingdezhen porcelain. During the Ming Dynasty, it became a source of imperial pride. Its fame came to a peak during the Qing Dynasty. You can find many beautiful porcelains in museums in China. The Chinese word is 瓷器, 瓷器. Then let's see Chinese embroidery. Embroidery is a brilliant pearl in Chinese art. From the magnificent dragon robe worn by emperors to the popular embroidery seen in today's fashions, it adds so much pleasure to our life and our culture. The two words le, ong, long, po, ao, pao, long, pao, long pao, 刺, 西, 右, 袖, 刺绣, 刺绣. It has four major traditional styles: Su, Shu, Xiang, and Yue. Let's read the Chinese names. Si, Wu, Su, Su Xiu, Su Xiu. Shi, Wu, Shu, Shu Xiu, Shu Xiu. Xi, Yi, Ang, Xiang, Xiang Xiu, Xiang Xiu. Yue, Yue Xiu, Yue Xiu. Su is a short name for Suzhou, a typical southern water town. Suzhou and everything from it reflects tranquility, refinement, and elegance. So does Su embroidery. Shu embroidery was originated from Shu, the short name for Sichuan province. Patterns with strong local figures are very popular. These local features included lotus and carp, bamboo forest, and pandas. Xiang embroidery was originated from Xiang, the short name for Hunan province. Its uniqueness is that it is patterned after a painting dropped, but is not limited by it. Perhaps because of its technique, a flower seems to send off fragrance, a bird seems to sing, a tiger seems to run, and a person seems to breathe. Yue embroidery was originated from Yue, the short name for Guangdong province. Portrait and flowers and birds are the most popular themes. In addition, it uses rich colors for strong contrast and a magnificent and bustling effect. Then, Beijing opera or Peking opera. In Chinese, we call it Jingju. It arose in the late 18th century and became fully developed and recognized by the mid-19th century. It has come to be regarded as one of the cultural treasures of China. It is a form of Chinese opera which combines music, vocal performance, mime, dance, and acrobatics. The performance uses skills of speech, song, dance, and combat in movements that are symbolic and suggestive. Above all this, the skill of performance is evaluated according to the beauty of their movements. In Chinese, the four skills are 吃, ang, 唱, ne, yi, an, 念, zi, u, o, 做, de, a, 打, 唱, 念, 做, 打, 唱, 念, 做, 打. Beijing opera features four main types of performance. With their elaborate and colorful costumes, performers are the only focal points of Beijing opera's stage. Elaborate and gorgeous facial makeup and costumes are two distinguished characteristics of Beijing opera. The audience can know what kind of character the role is from the colors and patterns. Now let's learn these words of colors. Please pay attention to the pronunciation and the connotation of each word. He, ong, hong, 红色, 红色. He, u, ang, 黄, 黄色, 黄色. Ji, yin, 金, 金黄色, 金黄色 b I 白白色白色 l an 蓝蓝色蓝色 h a 黑黑色黑色 l 玉绿绿色绿色 Okay, let's read these words together. 红色黄色金黄色白色蓝色黑色绿色 Good literature people are usually painted with relatively simple colors, while makeup of handsome and doubtful characters such as baddies, robbers, and the like bear complex marks. In the last part of this lesson, I'd like to briefly introduce Chinese etiquette. China is a country that has long been known for its ceremonies and etiquette through the ages. In most traditional Chinese dining, dishes are shared communally. There is a specific seating order to every formal dinner. The seat of honor is usually the one in the center facing east or facing the entrance. Others with higher status then sit in close to the seat of honor, while those with lower positions sit further away. The least prominent seat is generally the one nearest the kitchen entrance or the service door. At most formal meals, there are likely pairs of communal serving chopsticks. These are sets of chopsticks especially for shared dishes only. One more thing, do not stick your chopstick in the rice bowl uprightly, because it's usually seen when people are showing their respect to the dead. So it might be considered impolite to do that. China is a country of long history and vast territory. Our culture is quite different from Western culture. During your stay here, you'll experience differences. Hope you will get used to it. Okay, let's review the new words. 书法书法科举考试科举考试皇帝皇帝文房四宝文房四宝笔墨纸砚笔墨纸砚瓷器瓷器龙袍龙袍刺绣刺绣苏绣苏绣蜀绣蜀绣湘绣湘绣越绣越绣京剧京剧唱唱念念做做打打红色红色黄色黄色金黄色金黄色白色白色蓝色蓝色黑色黑色绿色绿色餐桌礼仪餐桌礼仪 Thank you for your watching. See you next time.